Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make your own website using HTML. So first you're gonna make a folder in any folder like documents, downloads, anywhere on your computer, and you can name it anything you want. I'm gonna name it my website. Next I'm gonna make a new text file. Obviously I don't have it here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open Notepad+. You can use Notepad if you don't have Notepad+. I'm just using Notepad+ because it's more convenient. You can also use TextEdit if you're on a Mac, and I don't know what you use if you're on Linux, but I'm assuming it's just another text editing file that you download. So you're gonna want to make a new text file if you're on Notepad. If you're on Notepad++, then you can just go to language and click on HTML. So first and foremost, you must always start every HTML file with exclamation mark doc type. This must be in all caps HTML. Then we make another less than sign HTML and a greater than sign. And we're gonna tab and head. This is where you usually put a title or a link to an icon. You know, the icon's like at the top. So to make a title, you just select title and name it anything you want, like welcome to Mr. Half Past 12's website. And then make sure to always put this / every time you're ending like anything, any command, I should say. And then for icon, for like this, you just type in link, then rel equals favicon. Type equals X icon. Well, the images part in this previous website that I made, you can find it on Google Drive on my previous video. If a few seconds before it said images, I'm not putting my icon in an images folder, so instead I'm going to just call it X icon instead of images / X icon. And then href equals, well, for this one you're gonna have to pull up an image on the internet, like say for example like game console, or for my website, I'm gonna do C:// like the old programs. So if it's a PNG, you're gonna have to use like a converter or something. I'll use this image actually, and like a JPG. So you're gonna want to search up like whatever the image file is, like JPG to ICO. ICO is an icon file, and that's the main file used for icons on an HTML website. So then you download this. And by the way, you can use any converter that you like. I just use Cloud Converter because it's the first link that pops up. So then you're gonna want to copy this, and then go to Documents or wherever you put your website in, and just go to and then just paste it in the folder. Not this. This. And then you're gonna rename it to favicon.ico. And then in the href you type favicon.ico. And then you just end it by typing a greater than sign. If that's all you want to put in the head section, then just type in /head in triangle brackets. I'm just gonna refer to them to triangle brackets now. If you need to put more, then you could just enter after like this line. I'm not gonna do that. So now you do inside triangle brackets body, and then in this part you put like basically anything you want. So I'm just gonna go through what you can put. So this in triangle brackets is P. It stands for basically paragraph. You can write anything in it, and it will show up in your final HTML file as a small font. So for example, this will say welcome to my website at the very top. So I'm gonna put like welcome to Mr. Half Past 12's website on here, and I'm just gonna Yeah, so this will write it in like small typical text. And H1, this stands for header 1. It will display this text in a large bold font. Header 2 is the same as header 1 except a little smaller, and it goes from header 1 until header 6, not header 7, because as you can see there's nothing popping up for H7, so it only goes up to H6, and with 6 being the smallest header font. Next up is iframes. This is how I make game websites, basically. You can find iframes in this website, retrogames.cc, right at the very bottom. But if you're not doing but if you don't want to make it, so basically uh iframes display what you want to be showed, like what link or website you want to have showed on your so let's just say you don't want to have like a game on your website. So you could just like take this out. Just give me a sec. It takes. So you just want to keep this HTTPS if it's a HTTPS website. So whatever website you want to have displayed on your website and being able to interact with it, you can do that using iframes. So next up is this A. I do not know what it stands for. But basically this lets you put a link to other websites or downloads depending on what you want. So for example, on this one, you could at so if you want to do a website, you just type in href again and type in any website, as long, well actually it will allow it. Every website will. iframes it's iframes not many websites uh will be able to be used on iframes, but for links it works with all websites. So for example, I can make a link to my website And if you're using like Notepad Plus, you can link out. And then you just type in a closed triangle bracket, and then another open triangle bracket, put in /A, and then another closed triangle bracket. And that is a functioning link. We just add in a paragraph. And you could also between this closed and open triangle brackets, you can type in you must type in a name that a hyperlink name, like the name, like words that pop up that are underlined, and when you click on it, it takes you to the link, like my YouTube channel. And what it will do is it will show my YouTube channel in blue underlined text, and when you click on it, it takes you to my YouTube channel. But like I said, you can do any other link. It doesn't have to be this specific link at all. That is all I know so far, and I will make another video on this if I learn any more. So when you're done, you just type in open triangle bracket / body to close up this body, and then finally you type in /HTML to finish. Now you just go to File and click Save or Save As, or just do Control S and save it to your website's folder, like this one. And if you're planning to add like other web pages, then always name this index. So for example, you can link this to like other HTML files you make. Like this isn't like my actual this isn't an actual file, but like website 2.html, for example. You could do that. So that's all I have for now, and I will see you in the next video.